Womp womp. We're back. So the RCQ I played at didn't go super well this weekend, but that's not the important part. What is important is that we are going to be running some mono blue Affinity, mono blue Urza, whatever you want to call it. So it's running a playset of Tamiyos, running a playset of Emrys, Thoughtcast, as well as Urza. So it's just a way to be able to tap your artifacts, make blue mana, spin Urza, make a big construct, kind of try and go like a beatdown plan. The cool new card that I really like, and I've been playing a lot in Standard and has been absolutely crushing it, is this Astrologian's Planisphere. So it's got job select. When it enters, make a 1/1 hero creature token, attach it, and then whenever you cast a non-creature or draw your third card each turn, it gets a 1/1 counter. So it just like scales super hard and makes a really big creature. Really good with the Shadowspear. You can put it on like an Urza construct to make it bigger. You got a lot of zeros that you can cast and recast. So the deck looks pretty sweet. In the side, there's a couple Kappas. This is a Spike brew, so Spike probably knows a little bit better than I do about when the Kappas in the side versus the main. My understanding is that it's good against kind of the grindier decks, but it's not really something you want like in the main board, like just right off the rip. This deck's trying to go a little bit wide with the Planisphere tokens, Urza tokens, stuff like that. So, but looking at the sideboard outside of that, Harbinger's Forces, Consigns, Dismember is just usual, kind of standard, sideboard cards for a mono blue deck like this. So let's get into a league and let's see what we can do. All right, we are on the draw. So this hand is not bad. I think I'm going to keep this just because like the turn 2 Saga, I can kind of like put some of these artifacts into play, hold up a dispute. We are playing against what I imagine is like a red discard style deck. It might be Rakdos, or it might even be like VV. People might be trying to get the VV going here. So if I hold this back, let's just jam a Spellbomb and chill. In case my opponent tries to do anything like really fucky, I can just hold up the Spellbomb and be good to go. This might just be Hollow One, which is going to be tough. So we'll see what happens. I might be in the holding up Rebuke here. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely Hollow One. So I would like to leave up the Rebuke if I can, which I can easily do. So I don't think there's much of a reason for me to jam the Mox Amber yet. But I don't have a way to get it online. There's no reason to do that. I can't get it online yet, so I'm going to just kind of hold back and chill, probably make a construct on end step the following turn. Okay, so a little green-red. Interesting. I'm curious what my opponent is cooking with here, because this is kind of interesting. I would have expected this to be a raucous theater, not a commercial district. So they got plans and they got thoughts. Maybe it's like a Rydia deck, because Rydia do be good with it. So I might even I'll probably end up island cycling this Lórien Revealed on end step, to be honest, just to get my island so I don't have to waste this sink as a land. I'd like to hold this sink up as like a bounce for something else. They're gonna haste that, huh? Sure. Yeah, that is fine. So I'm imagining this is the Vengevine variant. All right, it's looking bad. I can still Rebuke. I have 2 in hand, so if I can just kind of like stabilize. So I'm taking 6 right now, but I do have Shadowspear. Yeah, that seems like a good Rebuke target. No, not for you. Yeah, so being able to get these constructs going is going to be pretty big game because they're good blockers. All right, 1 in hand. I'm taking 6. They're going to be able to flashback looting next turn, which is rough, but only so much I can do. I am unfortunately going to have to bolt this thing in. Guess I can jam 1 of these now and then just chill and hope that 7 life is going to be enough. Yep, I'll take my 2, unless they try and do something funny. All right, let's make a dude. I got a 4/4, a 4 for 4. So now I can probably want to get Urza going here at this point. Yeah, getting a second dude is just going to be so much better. So we're going to float, go grab our Mox Opal, play our land, and then jam out an Urza. Uzra's here. Make a dude. Let's tap that for a blue. And let's tap that for a blue. And let's put you right there. And then, so the nice thing now is, one, I get to gain 7 life. And 2, I can hold up this Spellbomb, which is going to be a huge game for me. I think there's nothing else I need to do right now. I've got 2 blockers. They've got the looting they can flash back, but like, I think I'm in a decent spot. I can always bounce something that would be a lethal attacker. Yep. All right. So I can't stop the looting, but I can block. Oh, they've got just like no card, or no, they'll have 2 in hand after this. Yeah, so I'll have 2 cards left in hand after this. They're going to get to grow their stuff. So I'm going to take 3, 6, like 10-ish. So they've got 2 Vengevines. So if they've got, or you cast a spell if it's the second creature spell you've cast. All right, so I don't think there's a way that they can get to a second creature spell. They'd have to have like exactly like Hollow One plus. Yep. So they have to have like 2 Hollow Ones. I don't know how they get to 2 creatures from here, but I would be simply amazed. Yep. So they're doing a lot. Yep. I'm not interested in interacting at this point. I'm basically only going to interact if I'm going to die. Burning Inquiry resolves. I don't particularly care. I lost. I kept the 2 cards that I already had. All right. We got there in game 1. Easy. So now what I want is, I probably want a Crypt. Well, I've got the Soul Guide Lantern as well, so I don't know if I need the Crypt. I think the counter spells might not be... They're like fine. So I go down like a counter spell. Pithing Needle doesn't really do anything. Maybe the Kappas. I don't really think I want to be paying all this life in this matchup. It seems like a bad idea. Maybe some number of consigns. Maybe I bring in like... I didn't see any hollow ones, but maybe I just bring in like this. Still have up the 3 rebukes, have the 1 counter spell, some consigns. I think I can just, maybe I just want 2 and 2. Harbinger's bad, Force of Negation. Let's bring in like the first force. Let's try something like that. I don't know if this is right, but I'm going to give it the old college try here and see what happens. I have to imagine that my opponent is going to be bringing in, so this hand's biggest issue, I don't have any interaction, but I've got 2 baubles. I can island cycle. I'm going to run this hand and I might not feel great about it. But we're going to try and see what happens, because I'm going to end up island cycling this Lórien Revealed. That's so funny. Both of my lands just gone. Thank God I drew this opal. Okay, well, I'm dead. This was fun. All right, so let's cast 1. Let's cast this. Let's do one of these. Add a blue and draw 2 cards. Hope to God there's an island in there. No? Okay. I think I'm dead. I'm not going to crack the baubles, and they've got the Detective's Phoenix in the yard. All right, so they can't Detective's Phoenix at least. If I can find a way to stabilize against this hollow one, I'm going to be feeling pretty good. So my plan is probably Island Cycle, get Lórien Revealed. All right, so they wanted to leave their mana up. That's interesting. So I can Island Cycle. I should have done this last turn. I was being a little silly, but yeah. They're going to like stifle my Island Cycle. That would be so bad for me. Sure. It's going to be great when I just have another one. All right. So we're going to play this. Let's jam the Emry. Mail some cards. This is going to draw me some more. Oh, wait. Cancel. Cast the Opal. Draw some more cards. Now I can sink, which is pretty good. I mean, I don't think there's much reason to hold this back. So we're just going to chill. I'm going to take a little bit more damage. What have I milled? Nothing of huge importance. So I imagine they're going to flash back their Grudge next turn, which is fine for me. I don't really have much to do about it. I guess I could have like, just going to do this now. All right, that's a lightning bolt on top. Not good for me. So I'm taking 7. And then if they don't destroy my opal, I can sink the hollow one. I ain't blocking. Okay, so they're holding up, I'm assuming, another Grudge. Oh, no. Don't do it to me. Yeah. Can't stop that. And then they're going to hit my Opal. I'm going to be SOL in this matchup. My opponent just found so much fucking gas. I can't do anything about that. We're going to pop these, draw some cards, pray to God that I find something of use. All right, second Bauble, draw for turn. Let's not do that. Let's go blue for Tamiyo. Then I've got 1-2 mana, so I can like kick. I can kick it. I don't think I really want to be doing much else. I know they've got a bolt on top, which isn't great. So probably in their draw step. Yeah, so we'll draw step this. Mishra's Bauble. Because I think I'm losing the Tamiyo regardless. But if I can find... I don't even know. I don't know what I need at this point. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Yeah, upkeep. Draw your bolt. Man, that Ancient Grudge is going hard in the paint against me right now. But I am going to block the hollow one if I can. Arena's bad for me. I mean, I could just take... Well, no. If I take it, I die to bolt. All right. Let's see if this is good enough yet. I have a feeling I'm still going to die. Do I have... All right. Let's just island cycle this now. All right. Let me island cycle. You know, I did get to draw a lot of cards, which was pretty sweet. But I'm not optimistic that I can get out of this one. That much I know. Because this Urza token's not going to be great. Oh, they just... all right. My internet is running a little bit slow. Or maybe it's MTGO, I don't know. But they didn't bolt. They just played this Blazing Root Walla in second main, and that was it. So, let's see. How do I live? That is the question we would all like to know. Do I live by flipping Tamiyo is the question. I don't think so. Because this is still 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like my best bet is... I don't actually know. Oh, that's not even near enough. Yeah, we're going to just call this one I am big dead. So what do I want to bring in? I mean, I know they've got their spells here. The consigns on the play, I think the consigns are actually better. So let's do that. Let's keep this. Take the play. A Planisphere on turn 2. It is a blocker. I've got a Saga, which I've learned that their deck can deal with a Saga pretty well. I wonder if they're going to go for like hate cards, but going like Planisphere into Opal is going to be pretty good. So we're just going to chill and hope to God they don't just like turn one big dude on me. Make big dude. Make me sad. Don't have it. Or just discard them. Don't do me like this. I'm not strong enough. I mean, if I can find any of like the zeros in the deck, that'd be sweet. Like an Amber or a Bauble. Because I think a turn 3 Urza is probably pretty good. All right. Fetch Shock. And Marco Sharko. The Mako is here. Part of me wants to just like hold this Urza Saga back as long as I can. What does Ancient Grudge hit? All right. I think Ancient Grudge only hits artifacts. I don't know if they have a great way to deal with an Urza Saga. So I think we're going to get the Saga into play now because I'd like to start like pumping out dudes. And then I'll at least be able to get the Planisphere, like the token up a little bit. Yeah, so Ancient Grudge only hits artifacts, so you'd have to have like a naturalized, like Nature's Claim. I'm trying to think what other green, 1 mana green or 2 mana green enchantment hate cards there are. But the hero is going to be Heroine. He's going to be my hero. This is my favorite hero token art though, by the way. Like that one's pretty sweet. They're going to haste some stuff. So if I find a 0 drop, I can... What could they have at instant speed? I think I'm not interested in finding out. Yeah, if I can find a 0 cost artifact, I'm going to be pretty happy. Oh, okay, so they're going to hold up Ancient Grudge again, which is fine with me. Let's see. If I go 1, 2, 3, I can make a construct. I don't know if I want to be the beatdown. I think this thing just blocks really well. So we're going to chill. We're going to let them grudge. Oh, they're going to cycle the hollow one. Okay. That seems like a really good spot for me to be in. So what's going to be really sweet too is I can make my construct and then use the 3 cards as a way to rebuke their next spell, which is going to go kind of hard. Shark is fine. We got 4 cards left in hand. Let's see what they can do. I don't think they're in a great spot. This makes me think that they've got the grudge. Block. I declare a block. Sure. That is fine with me. If you're just going to cycle the hollow ones, I am okay to lose my construct. Put you down a shark. Now my opal's offline, but I'm going to be able to get it online on my next turn. And to be honest, I think I just want a beater. Let's get the Shadowspear. Play my land. I've got enough artifacts. We'll play the Emry, mill some cards, and then let's just start trying to get busy. Let's see if they want to trade their... Nope. All right, they don't want to trade their shark. So I feel like I'm in a strong position. Usually if they're cycling hollow ones, that's pretty good for me. I'm going to take this. Faithless Looting, sure. Also fine by me. The plan here is to just so they've cycled 3 cards, so their other hollow ones that they could have are going to be free, but I can just counterspell. I can consign it actually, which is even better. Okay, so they're Vengevines. All right, so that's not great. I probably should have gotten my Soul Guide Lantern, but the hope is they don't have 2. They have 2 of them. I'm in danger. I can also consign the triggers if I need to, or counter something. Yeah, I'll take the 5. My opponent cannot just outright kill me, so I'm going to just take the damage. I'm ready. I'm ready to counter a spell. What do they have for 2? Meltdown? No. Let's pay a blue, tap, and tap. Get out of here with that BS. So now we just try and punch him hard. Can I do 13 damage is the question? I don't think I can. It would be kind of sick. Second Planisphere, huh? So I can play Urza. Then I can play the Mishra's Bauble in my graveyard. Tap to play the Planisphere. So let's see. Tap 1. Let's do this. Let's activate. Tap 2. Play the Planisphere. You'll get a little trigger action going on here. So I'm at 10. I couldn't have moved it over. And then let's activate 1. Activate 2. Equip for the Electric Boogaloo. Deal 13 damage to my opponent and kill them. Ooh, baby, is this deck friggin' dope. Would like to kill you, opponent. I don't know what they have for free, if anything, but they should absolutely be smoked. All right, let us do the damage. So unfortunately, if I die, or if they don't die, I simply lose the game. Okay. Game's too easy. All right, time for the next match. I will tell you what, that felt pretty good. That was kind of sweet, dude. This Planisphere card, cracked. I picked up a playset of the Surge foils because I'm a bougie man, but yeah, that card's dope. Holy shit. That was insane. Just straight up dunking on my opponent like that. And we get to be on the play after just fucking doing it to our opponent last game. Oh man. This hand is so close. If one of these was an island, this is a snap keep. No, actually this hand's pretty decent. I can keep this. I don't particularly want to put back the Counterspell, but that might just be the weakest card right here. I don't think I can put back a land, because if they deal with well, I guess, how do they kill Tamiyo and Emry? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to be a risky boy, risky lad. Pray to God that it's good enough. All right, so we've both gone to 6. Let's have this come into play untapped. I should probably have played the Amber first. Well, let me just dump my hand on turn 1. Let's put an upkeep stop. So I've got the Planisphere. Let's get an idea of, Eldrazi. Oh, brother. I guess I should have done it after the trigger. But if there isn't a line breaker in the 3 cards that they exiled. So this is the beat down Eldrazi. Okay, so they got something else, huh? Yeah, I should have waited. All right. Chalice on 0. That's fine. I imagine that's what they took. I'm going to draw some cards. Let's target the Planisphere. Cast it. Job select. And we're going to just get busy. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like next turn, I do have the option. Honestly, I'm probably just going to be playing the Thoughtcast. All right, so they've got 3 mana now. I'm like honestly probably going to replay the Bauble, even though it is going to get countered, just because like at this point I just need to. They're going to challenge. No, Eldrazi. They can't Myco spawn. Sure. Amber down. You've got a 2/2. So it is a little awkward. I do need to find a land, but you know, here we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I need to find a land or a way to make another artifact, which I'm not optimistic about, considering I've got not much going here. If I find a land, I probably honestly just like need to hold up the counterspell, even though like flipping Tamiyo would be pretty good. That is super unfortunate that they just had the Wastecape Battle Mage, but they only got 3 cards left. So if I can get something, Sink into Stupor is in fact a land. I do want to cast this. Sure. I want to grow my hero. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to attack, which isn't great, but I'm going to just attack with the Tamiyo, and then I'm going to just hold up the Thoughtcast. Maybe I just need to hold up Counterspell and just hopefully not get blown out when they rip the... Well, what am I really counterspelling at this point? I think I just want to do this. This is going to flip Tamiyo. This is going to put a counter here. Put my abilities on the stack. Let's grow my hero. At this point, I'm just here to grow my dude. And then we're done. Hopefully we don't just die. Unclaimed territory. All right, so they are drawsing. All draws. Myco spawn, yeah. Do they run a bog is the question. I couldn't do anything about this anyways. Okay, so they're going to get Eldrazi Temple. So I can grow it out of range. If I find a land, I can keep up the sink. Otawara is pretty good. Now the question is, do I want to just like pick up the Thoughtcast? Do I want to pick up the sink? Let's see. So if I sink, I can cast the Bauble and use the Bauble. Bounce their Chalice. Or I think, honestly, like I just want to be able to hold up Counterspell. I don't have enough artifacts. So we are going to do one of these again. Let's cast you. Yep. I do have to tap another. And then, okay, so now I've got a Rebuke up, which is like fine. All right, I need to find my Shadowspear real bad. Thankfully, the hero is colorless. Like if I lose my Tamiyo, I lose my Tamiyo. Like it is what it is. But I can probably figure out a way to flip it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can like devour, eat the Planisphere, which wouldn't be great, but then I can just counter the actual creature and continue to try and just like shove damage into their face. I am very excited to get to game 2 so I can bring in a playset of Consigns and cut probably these Rebukes. Bring in Harbingers. Ooh, maybe cut some counter spells, bring in some Harbingers. Oh, chef's kiss. I'm gonna at least try and tax their mana here if I can. Because they've got 1 card left in hand. So like forcing them to tap low is good by me. Yeah. Fortunately, I was not able to leave up the counter spell, but it'll probably be fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like they can kill the Tamiyo, leave some stuff back, but I am eventually going to be... I just need to find my Shadowspear. I might honestly just like try and like jam second Emry here just to have like... We'll keep this not summoning sick one. Mill some cards. Hopefully Shadowspear's in the top 4. It is not. So let's go like this. Target this one. And then we'll cast this one just because I need to continue to trigger the Planisphere. And then let's ship in for 10. Dear Lord, do I need to find my copy of Shadowspear as fast as humanly possible? So if they have like land, they can pick up the Devour and play it. Exile the Planisphere, but I can just it that heralds the end. Color spells 7. I don't really want you having that. Seems very bad for me. I mean, I do just have an 11/11, which is pretty sweet. What's their last card? If it's like, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. We all know what I would hate for this last card in their hand to be. I'm just gonna pray to all that is good that it is not that. All right, so I need to find a Shadowspear. I also need to flip this Tamiyo. I need a lot to go right for me right now, but Shadowspear would be huge. Oh, I'm so good at the game. Let us equip it. I probably should have played my Bauble in my second or pre-combat because this would have been lethal. Or no, it wouldn't have been lethal because they would have been able to play. They're at 2. Then, so no matter what, I wouldn't have been able to get the damage. It would have been at 1. But still pretty good. And I can hold up the Rebuke because this hero is colorless, so they can't devour it. Now, what do they have? Planisphere? Well, let's do a blue. Tap that. Tap that. You can take it, but you can't take a 15/15. I could even fight through an Emrakul right now. Ooh, baby. All right, so I want the Harbingers and I want the Consigns. So like the Rebuke was fine. Let's cut like this. I'll leave in. I just don't think Rebuke is like that good. This doesn't really kill much of their stuff. So yeah, I think I'm good here. Even like Kappa's not great because like Kappa's just going to do like Ward 4 they can pay most of the time. Oh, I don't want the Force of Negation in the deck. I've got all my Harbingers. I guess we're keeping in the hard counters and we've got our Consigns. Oh no, we don't have our Consigns in. No way did it not bring in the Consigns. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, fuck me. I'm going to keep this and then just get absolutely blown up by a Chalice on 1. Okay, good. Harbinger's a pretty good pickup here. Let's give this ability. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's see. Which one is the better? Emry's probably the better choice because it's got better odds to find me. Well, I had some lands on top. That's unfortunate. If I can find a land, I can just like, that's not good. I mean, if I can still find a land on top, I can just like jam Harbinger on turn 2 and just like nay on my opponent. See if it's good enough. If they eat my land, I'm just going to die. All right. I'm in a real bad spot. I wish I had those Consigns in my deck. Now I need to find lands stat. All right, that's a land to start. And we're going to pray that this is good enough. Hopefully they don't have much to do on 4. I imagine that they will though. Yep, Fleshraker. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to want to cut these counter spells. If I can find another land, I'm in the business. Do they have? I don't know. Are they going to do like 1 damage? So I can do this now. It turns me off of. All right. It that heralds the end. 2 looks at a land. Begin the combat. All right. So Opal's back online. So I can Thoughtcast to try and find a land. Blue. Let's keep this one. But honestly, I think I just want the Harbinger. And we will see how it goes. All right. Well, this looks a lot better. Yep. Taking it. No blocks. Punch me in the face. I think they're going to have trouble casting their... let's see. Begin combat. I don't even think I want to like... I really don't think I want to attack with a Harbinger. Especially now since I'm going to be able to like flip this Tamiyo. Let's play this. And it's probably worth it to just hold up the second Tamiyo, kind of preserve my life total, And then be able to just leave up Aether Spellbomb if I need it for something. Man, these are good times for me. All right, let's uptick. I kind of want to just like bounce this Fleshraker now. Is that crazy? I mean, they can't recast it. All right, game is ended. Game's too easy. Didn't even need the consigns. Never had to struggle. Life is always good for me. No one has ever been just absolutely goated with the sauce like me. After that shellacking we put on our opponent, the game's gonna just let us be on the play. Oh, this is an affinity hand if I've ever seen it. Just a one-lander, hope and a prayer. Do they have a force of negation? They're gonna force my Mopal. They've got to stop. Don't know what that means for me. I don't think I'm gonna be happy about it. All right, let's play Tamiyo. Big old Tim Tam. Emry. Let's mill over some cards and we'll make an upkeep stop. Not a bad turn. But what am I going against? A Harbinger? Ooh, baby, please. What are they doing with a main deck Harbinger? This opponent is crazy. Oh, I should have... Oh, this is a Frog. Okay, so this is a matchup where I definitely want to bring in, what's his face? I definitely want to bring in my Kappas. Because if they just like can't answer a Kappa, they will never kill a Kappa. Let's get this Planisphere going. And let's attack and flip the Tamiyo. Turn 2 flip Tamiyo. Pretty good, I hear. Unless this is, well, no, Orzhov wouldn't, or Esper wouldn't be running a main deck Harbinger. So this has to be Frog. Maybe it's like Sultai. It's like maybe they're trying to like cheat it in off of something. I don't know. Look to put Tamiyo into declared attack position. Make a Zeklu. Damn, you ever just have like actual like 12 permanents in play on turn 2? All right, now we just chill. We just loop these. Well, no, actually, what I want to do is I want to get the Shadowspear going, plus be able to hold up a counterspell. Oh, this is going to be so nice. 5-back counterspells. I think my opponent saw the greedy mana basis in Modern and was just like, you know what? Main deck Harbinger. It's going to be crazy. Now I could just get a Saga. Ugh. Lord above if I could have an Urza Saga right now. It's unfortunate. They have second Fatal Push. Not great, but like not the worst. So what I can do, I can Lórien Revealed, or I can pick up Thoughtcast. And it's going to cost me, let's just tap for 1 and 2. Otawara is pretty good. I do need to get some threats though, which is kind of awkward for me. But I think I'm at the point of just like hold up counter spells for days. Yep, there is an island. It is the islandy boy. All right, well, I'm finding every counter spell, which is like decent. Imagine they Tidebindered me there. Let's see. I don't think I'm interested in just trying to like jam my Lórien Revealed into a face-up Bowmaster. Sink into Stupor. What if you sank onto D's nuts? I mean, if they want to bounce it, like if they want to, okay, good. If they were going to like pitch a force to try and do something, like I was absolutely okay to let them just live their dreams. All right, well, that was easy. Never had to struggle. All right, so these are coming in. Harbingers are bad. I think I need this. Force of Negations. I think this is a Frog deck, so I want the Tormod's Crypts as well. What am I cutting? Spellbombs are pretty decent. What if I trimmed like one of these? I don't know if it's, oh, the forces are on the side. I don't know if it's right. I'm gonna try and just like kind of trim the edges a little bit here. These I can't cut because those are mana producers. Maybe cut like a Tamiyo. I'm like, maybe I don't need the Crypt. Maybe I just want to do something like this. Yeah, let's try this configuration of cards. It might even be right to like cut the counterspell instead and keep in a Rebuke. I think I like that because like their deck runs on such like low efficient margins that like being able to just hold up a Rebuke is going to be pretty strong. Opponent did not like what I was bringing to the table. That much I know. All right. So this hand, what is my opponent? My opponent is mulliganed. It's a slow hand, but like, don't know if I want to put it back. Because like an Urza Saga is just like the hardest thing for this deck to deal with. I would like maybe like a 0. Shadowspear is pretty good. So the only downside to this is I don't have a way to get like double blue for the counterspell online right now, but let them jam their frog. No frog? Well, if that's the case, if they're just going to give it to me like this. They've been to snare. All right, so we're just going to chill. We're going to have just a splendid old time. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Play Sync next turn. Hope that they don't have Harbinger. I probably should have. I guess I should have played the Sync first just to be able to hold up a Rebuke. Trespasser. I can't stop it. I can block it. Now the downside is they are going to get to flip their Trespasser, which is like annoying. There's a Saga makes the things. I could like try and jam like, so 1, 2, I could like try and jam the Emry, like jam the Planisphere, jam the Emry, but I think I'm just better off making dudes. Like my dudes are going to outclass their dude, and I can double spell next turn anyways. So I'll take a little 4-piece McNugget. So it'll be 1, 2, it'll only be a 3, so I'm not super interested. I mean, like they can push, but I just don't know what my big concern is. All right, so they're just going to hold up their manas. I assume they're going to like fatal push or like bounce my token. I draw an Emry. I think I really want to double spell this turn. So I think I need to, because if I make that, I can only do, okay, yeah. So we're going to float a mana. We're going to go and grab our, ooh, Soul Guide Lantern would be good. Pithing Needle. There's so many good options. I think I just need mana. Let's add a blue. Let's attempt to cast the Planisphere into a counterspell. No. Okay. Now I want to, sure. So now I can draw some cards. Do they have force as well? I need to find my land. Okay, so that's not a land, but it is still pretty good. Because this lets me continue to hold up a Rebuke. Or I could just make, well, my dude's going to be bigger anyways, and I want to be able to hold up Rebuke in case they've got like removal. So your fella there is going to turn back into a measly little 3/3. Thoughtseize, huh? I mean, I assume they take the Rebuke here, but what could they have? Do I want to make them do... let's see. I mean, I can't do anything else. I might as well just force them to think. I want them to think. I want to scare them. Because now I have a 5/5, which is pretty good. Pretty good. So it is going to be unfortunate because they will get to just like have... If they attack, that tells me they've got something. All right, so no attacks. They're going to hold up Counterspell. Another Sync is pretty good. Okay, we just win that match. Easy. Easy. Ain't never had to struggle. Frogtide, more like bad tide. Got him. Beep, 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 beep. Well, we've got a free league. We were 3-0 right now. Let's see if we can ride this high. God, this deck is low-key cracked. Like, this deck just doesn't care. Deck doesn't care about your feelings. Oh man, I'm on the draw. It's all bad. Oh, what does this hand do for me? This hand you'd absolutely shit on by a... Okay, good. All right, I thought I was going to get just absolutely shit stomped by the fucking Thoughtseize turn 1. And it was going to end my career. All right, they picked white, so I imagine this is control, which I don't love. They're probably going to kill my Tamiyo, which makes me sad. Sacred Foundry. Sure, yeah, bro, you can play your land destruction. I'm going to have so many islands, and by so many, I mean just a couple. I do need to remember this guy's a flying first striker. All right, so I think the struggle is, I think if I play this, I just lose it. But we're going to hope we can get something out of it. If I can get one more turn of usage out of it, I'm going to be happy boy. Okay, so they just have this dude hates people playing just like non-basics. This dude has been hurt. Man is in pain. Homie has had a bad time playing Magic recently, I guess. So this just means I'm never ever gonna island cycle. Dude, I'll counter your path. Let's just play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't. So I do want to flip this thing as fast as possible. I wasn't going to be able to get it done this turn. So now I need to hope they don't have another path. Opponent has just decided to put everything that just like gets basics. They have path again. Okay, that would have been so annoying. Attack. Tamiyo. I would like to put my Tamiyo into attack position. Guess we'll use this one. Flipper. Uptick. Play some Emry. Mill so many lands. Oh, that's not good. I guess now at this point I want to just fail to find. Okay. All right, now I'm in a bad spot. Now I am in Stinky Doo Doo Town. They're hasting. Oh no. A Solitude? Oh Jesus, what is going on? Dude, my opponent hates fun. I imagine they're playing the Hellkite too. Oh, this is stinky. So they're going to hit Tamiyo for 3. If I can find a way to get an untapped land, that sure is an untapped land. Urza. And then I could spin Urza if I wanted to, but I don't think there's much of a reason to do it. Have I semi-stabilized? Good heavens, was I scared? I'm still scared. Still about to have a bad fucking time. That's not good, but I mean, I can make a bunch of mana off of Urza. Opponent is just big old LD man. A Skyclave Apparition, huh? I mean, I've got another one, so if they try and like exile, well, they have to hit the Urza, right? Oh, non-token. So they can like Spellbomb. If they want to hit my Spellbomb, that'd be annoying, but like, I'm going to just activate Urza, float a blue, give myself a 4/4. Yep, we're just going to keep upticking Tamiyo. All right, now I need an Opal off the top, please. So they can hit the Planisphere or the Tamiyo. I imagine they want to hit the Planisphere or the Tamiyo. Yeah, this deck is annoying. Yeah, Skyclave. And if they hit the Tamiyo, they can start just pressuring my life. Yeah. Do need to find some sort of untapped mana source that's going to give me the blue to cast second Urza. I'm just going to find all of my sinks. I'm going to reprieve it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is wild. I'm not attacking. We're going to try and do it again. All right, opponent has found just all the lands. All right, so now it's getting bad. I need some flyers. I've got one more chance. All right, I need an Opal. Opal and 38 cards. Or even just like, dude, the fucking Shadowspear would be huge. Counterspell's not going to do it. Can't cast Urza. I'm taking 2, 3, 4. Let's draw a card. And we'll chill. Dude, this is so annoying. All right, well, I think Emry's got to come out because I just cannot lose my land. I do need to find something really fucking good off the top. That is for sure. Because I'm pretty much dead. Unless I can hit like Shadowspear exactly. Or an Opal. Need something to produce 1 extra mana. An Opal is perfect-ish. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can spin Urza, but that doesn't do anything. All right, well, I am dead to flyers, huh? That's crazy. Pithing Needle, no. Dismember, no. Kappas, I don't think they have a way to kill them. Harbingers, honestly, like their mana for a deck that hates non-basics, like their mana base was pretty aggressive. I do dislike some number of Emrys. Force of Negation is bad. Let's cut like a Counterspell. Soul Guide isn't good. And I don't think Spellbomb is great. Yeah, what I should have done is I probably should have just like bounced my own Urza. Let's do, well, no, let's keep the Counterspell. Let's cut the Spellbomb. And so I'm playing against Boros Land Destruction. My opponent is angry at the current state of Modern. This does leave up, doesn't do much after that, but like, I guess his hand's not really that good. I need to find another artifact. Yep, field. So damn, I thought this was going to be like blue-white. It's just like, go fuck yourself lands.deck. Let's go untapped. So I can hold up like a counterspell. What could I have, opponent? I assume they're going to do this in my upkeep. No, okay. Awkward. Very, very awkward. I can jam the Emry. I think I just need to like pump my brakes and not do anything else right now. This is so awkward to like figure out how to play. All right, opponent just wants to blow my lands everywhere. If I find like another land, maybe. All right, so now this is better because I can hold up Rebuke if they try. I can try and counterspell, hold up Rebuke if they try and do anything with Reprieve. Sure. I can still Rebuke, so I don't really care. Yeah, this is wild. This deck is kind of cool, but it's kind of fucking annoying too. Like shit is mad annoying. They're gonna have another Reprieve. Urza Saga. That definitely seems like one that they wanna. Sure. Yes. Let's get a basic. They can. There isn't much of a reason for me to try and jam the Saga right now. Just don't mill 4 islands. Okay, there's 2 Harbingers down. That's not ideal. So the plan is to just kind of chill. Play the Saga next turn because I can't capitalize on it this turn. So we're going to go Saga plus, is it a Flagey? And if they have Flage in their deck, I'm going to be kind of fucking pissed because I took out my graveyard hate cards. Sure. That's indestructible. That's pretty good. Urza. Opponent just giving me free lands. Alright, so no lands milled, so that's what's up. Yeah, this might just be like a start spinning Urza kind of game. Now I don't have any counter magic up, which is, oh no, I do. I can tap both of these. Game's easy. Would you like to destroy my Darksteel Citadel? So the struggle is now, like, I need them to run out of things to do. They have Solitude. I'll definitely counterspell a Skyclave. I just need to beat my opponent down. Temp Lockdown? No, I don't agree with that. I'm good here. They have Meltdown. Yeah, that would be so unfortunate. Yeah, Cleansing Wildfire. I got all the basics. All right, drawing all of my Mox Opals isn't ideal. So we'll do this. Let's spin Urza. Cast Kappa. Move to combat. No reason to play the Saga. They can't haste a Flage. Yeah, so they'll haste their Flage. I probably should have played but I assume they're going to kill the Construct. I think they have to kill the Construct, right? I mean, I guess they can kill Urza, which is probably decent. Yeah, they're going to kill the Construct. They're going to gain a bunch of life, but basically now moving forward. So I'm going to take 6. I'm fine with all of that. They've got just like, let's just do this now, get some card draw. So I'm losing my Urza. Just kidding. Let's cast some thoughts. 1, 2. Play the Planisphere. Yeah, they're going to field this now. Can't tap it for mana. Do I have any more? No. No Moss Basics. Let's cast. So let's see. I can hold this up to block. And I can sink 3. So I can, like, theoretically, like, I can blue. Let's tap the Planisphere for a blue. 1. Let's put this back. And I still got 3 mana for second sink. So no matter what, I mean, I guess they could, like, they can't even field. There's not really a reason for me to hold that up. So upkeep, let's bauble you a land. All right, so now, all right, so they got enough. I don't like the Flage. I don't really care about. The thing that I care most about is the Skyclave. So I will definitely sink a Skyclave. You can have your Flagey Poo. This is an interesting matchup for sure. This is definitely a sweet deck. The only thing that, like, kind of sucks is just, like, I'm sitting here with, I've got, what, 5 basics, and apparently that's just, like, not enough. Yeah, Emry's gone. Emry down. All right, we get that one. Opponent didn't have it. They had just such, like, all right, well, now I know that they've got that. I definitely want the Soul Guide back in. The thing that sucks about these Urza sagas is they're never going to fucking do anything. Rebuke was decent. I think everything was good. I just don't, what do I cut for? Maybe like an Amber? Tamiyos are strong. Emrys are fine. Rebukes, Harbingers, Counterspells. Yeah, we'll cut like an Amber, I think is what I want to do. Now, the thing that sucks now is I am on the draw. I'm going to keep. Can I turn 1? So the question is, I can Saga. They can't destroy it, so I'm at least going to get 1 use out of it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. So the plan is I'm just going to hold up and wait. Hope they don't have, like, a Cleansing Wildfire is the only... Okay. So I'm going to make a dude. I need to... That's already online, so I'm just going to do this and chill. I have no reason to do anything, no reason to move, no reason to make any hasty decisions. Yo, my opponent, hilarious. Just the greediest hand. I'll make a dude. Yeah, you can blow it up. That's so fine. Bruh, I'm already getting my dude. Dude acquired. Now, do they have a path? Because that would be unfortunate. No, no path. Let's go one of these. Let's go with one of these. Get a blue. Draw more cards. Chunking my opponent. No reason for me to do anything except just do 7 damage every turn. So 6 damage, soon to be 7. 8 at one point. Got double counterspell backup. Man, oh man, I feel like I'm in a good spot. Obviously, I'm going to jinx it. I'm going to end up not in a good spot, but I am most assuredly counterspelling just about anything that they try and do, and we'll see what happens. 2 mana. Let's see what it is. Yeah. Indestructible land. I don't think... I imagine they're trying to, like, Cleansing Wildfire me. I'll keep my indestructible land. Actually, no. Let's sink it. Put it back. Put it back where you found it. All right, well, I think this is just going to win the game. So that's pretty good. I got double counterspell backup. I got everything. I've got the beans, greens, tomatoes, yams, lambs. Got a slam a jam on my opponent's llama whamma damma. Know what I'm saying? Urza. Urza feels so good. Our Lord Urza in the year 2025 out here just absolutely dunking on people. Yeah, my opponent's hand developed a little bit awkward, but also like me being on the play and the hand that I had in the game one was just, I think there was no way that I wouldn't have been able to make a Saga token, which is pretty sweet. What do I have for 4? What are you doing for 4 mana other than losing the game? GG. Game's easy. Got the GG from my opponent. Oh man, that was so sweet. Oh, this deck is absolutely insane in the membrane. All right. We're 4-0 after a crazy land destruction, like Boros land destruction deck. Man, this deck feels good. This deck feels strong as shit. All right, give me the play. Ah, oh, damn it. I get that draw. Hate it here. What does this hand do? This hand is so close. This hand's pretty good. I think I need to put back the Counterspell to try and like turn to Thoughtcast. All right, is this, what would this might be that ritual deck that has been popping up. Just gonna do this now. And then we're not gonna play any of our other stuff because I want to go like Urza Saga, Planisphere, Bauble, Opal. So this might be that like green-blue ritual deck that's running like the Snowlands, Icefang Quaddle, stuff like that. It could be Living End as well. What else can this be? This could be Neoform or Neobrand. I know that deck. Okay, so this is Eldrazi. Okay, so this is just like, is this Temur Eldrazi? What are they going to put into their hand? Cavern of Souls. So we're going to go Urza Saga. Let's see if we can beat down on the draws. Triggers all around. Triggers for everybody. And then now I can hold up the Metallic Rebuke if they want to like K command, but I have no idea if they don't do any. No, if they don't do anything, I'm probably just gonna like chill. I'd like to like convert this Thoughtcast, which would be pretty sweet. If they play a Rumble, I'm probably gonna counter it. I don't want you rumbling. I feel like they're digging for stuff and I don't like it. I am not a fan of Sam I Am. I do not like it anywhere. So I know they have a Cavern, so they can play their Cavern, name Eldrazi. And then what do they have? They could K command for 2, which would be fucking annoying. Or K command for 0. An Urza. Son of a bit. 1, 2. I can play the Urza. Think like making a construct is so good, but like my man Urza's here. How can I not? Let's tap this. Draw a bunch of cards. Now I have Counterspell Magic up for like their K command if they want to try and use it. F5. They're just taking it. Oh, they want that mana. All right, well, we're just going to chill. I am definitely interested in countering. So 1, 2, 3. So I've only got 3 types, so Emrakul still costs 10. I think I'm going to make a construct next turn. I guess it depends on what I draw, but I'd like to make a construct, put a Shadowspear onto this, hold up Counterspell, plus maybe get the Planisphere going, because I can get a Mox Amber. Okay, Eugene's. You're good to Eugene me. They have a Null Drifter. They have 7 mana. Uncounterable Eldrazi spell. All right, what do they hit? I imagine it's the Saga. Or is it a land? Or is it a like the Construct, the Planisphere? They got a lot of options. They got options on what they can hit. I think the Saga is the correct choice, because I'm just going to get a Shadowspear and just like shit stuff out of my hand. It for sure is disappointing that they just have that they found their Cavern, huh? And they didn't have a K command. Yeah, Saga's down. Dude out here going after lands like a monster. And Emry doesn't do a ton. Cast the Planisphere. See what we can do. So I can tap. All right, Emry hit was not great. I can 1, 2 move it over, but then I'm tapped out of Counterspell, which is like not really what I want to tap myself out of right now, I think. But we'll see We'll see how this all shakes out. I'm also one off from being able to use the, what do you call it? One off from being able to use my Urza. So I can't spin Urza, but next turn I can spin Urza plus hold up. So I think what I want to do next turn is I want to, well, I guess I can I'll move this to here, cast the Mox Amber, and not know what I want to do from there. Yep, you got your Null Drifter. I'm going to try and, yeah, uncounterable. You got it. I'm going to try, oh, well, they can't hold priority in Null Drifter and consign. I mean, they can consign it, but I'm going to counter their consign. I mean, they're just dead if they have nothing else, and I can counter just about any spell. All right, easy. So we want these, and we want these. What do I dislike in this matchup? Let's go down here. I don't know if Soul Guide's really a great keep. I think I want to trim this, and what other? The Spellbomb's not great. I'm not bringing in any new, artifacts, so I don't want to cut a ton of artifacts. I mean, even Kappas might be decent. Let's go down the counter spells, because I'm sure they're going to find their temples. Let's try something like this. I don't know if this is right. Don't know if cutting the Soul Guide is the right decision, because the Soul Guide does let me stop them from Emrakling me, but I just don't think I want to be in that world of, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. If game 2 goes bad and I see an Emrakul, I might cut something and bring it back in. But the Kappas are really good. You know, it limits what they can do to deal with it with a consign. I guess knowing that they probably are gonna have. Let's bring in one and let's cut one Emry. Let's try something like this, because I'm thinking they probably are gonna have All Is Dust, which is gonna be kind of rough for me. This hand is so close. If one of these was a blue land, I probably keep this, because I can go land 1, 2. So I could have a turn 2 Thoughtcast. I'll keep a hand with a Harbinger in it. What am I putting back? Urza's probably the worst. Now if they Chalice on, honestly, even a Chalice on 0 isn't that bad. What I'd love to find is an Opal or an Amber off the top, because that's going to let me go Tamiyo attack, and then turn to Harbinger and just maybe end this game. But we will see how this all shakes out. Yep, you got a Devourer. All right, just don't put something really good on top. All right, Devourer, Kozilek's. All right, so they're down a Kozilek's command, which is always something I am here for. Yeah, nice Bog. Turn 1 Bog, baby. Now, do I want to hold up a consign for... No, I think I want to get this Tamiyo going. It's going to be a turn 3 Harbinger, it looks like, unless I can just rip a... Do you want to see what they kept on top? I guess I should have done this first. Eldrazi, yeah, sure. Eldrazi Temple down, Talisman. If I draw an Amber, I'm happy. I don't draw an Amber, so I'll never know happiness. I keep tapping myself out of this consign, and I probably shouldn't be, because they're going to do something real dumb next turn. I imagine they're going to put what's his face into play, the Land Destroyer dude. The Myco spawn. The Michael spawn. Oh no, they can exile my land too off of a Myco spawn. Now I'm in danger. Just don't have the Myco spawn for once. There's one time. Oh, they've got it. Oh no, they had it. Oh, I'm in real danger here. Yeah, that's fine. What are they gonna get? Another temple, probably? I mean, if I can find an opal off the top, I'm still in a good spot. But I'm not happy about where I'm at. That much I know. Yeah, cavern. All right, just show me an opal or an amber. Just rip it off the top. Make my life easy. My life is always easy. And then let's go 1, 2, and 3. Harbinger. The seas have been harbinged. I did cut the count. No, I didn't cut all the counter spells. I'm imagining they've probably got dismembers. So I've got some counter spells left in the deck. My opponent is just probably trying to figure out how in the world they stop a Harbinger. Let's begin the combat. Let's beat in the air. So now it's just basically attack with Tamiyo, hold up consign every turn from now until the day I die. Maybe rip a counterspell off the top as well. They can still play stuff and It's tough for me, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 mana. So if they have the big old 6/6, I'm probably dead anyways. Oh no, they need 2 colorless for it. Karn the Great Creator. That has shut off my land. I'm assuming they're gonna kill one of my land or my Mox Opal. I need to deal with this Karn. I wonder if they're just gonna kill something. I need to find a non-creature spell as quickly as possible. Needs to be a 0-drop. So I Harbingered, they Karned. We're both having a great time. Okay. All right. What artifact are they going to reveal from outside the game that I can consign? Liquimetal coating. I can't consign that, huh? Okay. It's getting bad. Let's Island Cycle a Lórien Revealed. Dear Lord above, I need something to go for me. It's not the best. So yeah, they're going to block. All right, so I've still got lands I can equip. I can consign. I probably consign a body. Oh, wait, I can't even equip. I have 4 in hand. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. All right, if they play something big, I'm just going to concede. Maybe bring back in some counter spells. I mean, a Kappa would be huge. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, so I'm dead. I can't activate the Planisphere. There really isn't much I can do to get this Karn dealt with. I'm ready to concede. Yep, I'll concede there. Bring back in some counter magic. I kind of like the idea of the Force. Let's cut like Planisphere. We'll bring in a 3rd counter spell. Let's cut an Amber and an Urza. I don't know what exactly I'm doing on this one. This one's tough. 2 Force might be a little aggressive, so let's bring back in the Urza instead. So let's run 1 Force as just like an oh shit button. I should not tap myself out of consigns, that is for sure. All right, here it is. This is for all the gravy. This is for the trophy. Can I get a banger of a hand to start? This isn't like a banger of a hand, but like 2 redraws is pretty good. I do need to find like... let's just wait till their upkeep. So they revealed no Devourer. Ugin's Lab. Okay, I'm sad about that. Now if I get screwed out of colored sources, I'm going to be kind of pissed. But like I'm probably going to hold this Bauble in case I find like an Amber or if I find an Opal. Because I do want to try and get this, turn this Saga as quickly as possible. All right, show me some blue sources. Let's go with a little Tamity. Upkeep will Bauble them again. Cavern. Gross. All right, now I need to get something going. All right, so they're not playing Cavern. I wonder if they're just going to let K-Command deal with Tamiyo now. Yeah, 3 mana. What are you going to do? Yeah, K-Command, deal with Tamiyo. Hate it. It's getting bad. I'm getting Drazied. Is there a way I can get the Urza down is the question. Let's see. If I get the Mox Opal, I need double blue, which I can, let's see. If I play the Shadowspear, that leaves me 3 mana. So 3 mana, this costs me 1 and a blue. Not bad. I mean, I can get Urza next turn. I can get my Urza and my Urza, so my Saga and my dude. Hope they don't have a Karn. Would be about as bad as it gets. If they Karn me, the game is probably over. They Karn me. Game is probably over. Let's see. Yep. God damn it. This is not what I wanted. So probably, I imagine they're going to pick up their coding. And then from here, I just lose. Oh, I didn't even attack. It doesn't fucking matter. I am out of this game. This game is over for me. Probably shouldn't have kept that hand. This is so unfortunate. I'm just going to hope that they just like kill my Opal instead. I mean, I've got lands to get to Urza, maybe. All right, what do they have? Do they have just a way to kill my... Okay, Sprawl. God, I fucking hate this card. All right, so they're going to deal with my Saga now. Or no, they're going to deal with it my upkeep, probably. What did you reveal off the Rumble? All right, this is getting real bad, real stinky. Don't have a good way to answer a Karn. Yeah, I'm not going to float any mana because I don't have enough to do anything. We will attack. So in my turn, I can make a construct, which is like fine. Do I want to tap out though is the problem. Yeah, I'll make a dude. They'll kill my Saga. I mean, I'm not like out of this game, but I'm not feeling good about it at the same time. Oh, I think I can turn this around a little bit here. I can sink their Karn, play Otawara, sink their Karn, hold up Consign is probably my out. Unless they're going to eat my land, because they're playing a big dude. They're going to eat my construct, but like I can, well, they might eat my land. Yeah, they're going to eat my island, huh? You're mad annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how do I want to do this? I can't sink. I think I just want to like play a big dude that has reach. I don't think I want to attack. Now, if they have like an all is dust, I'm fucking boned. But I mean, right now I'm like not in the worst spot because like Tamiyo attacks, triggers the Kappa. I can kill their Karn, which is gonna let me hold up Mox Opal, unless they have like exactly the fucking what's it called in their side. All right, what are you doing to me, Michaels? Yeah, you're just gonna destroy all my lands. That's fine. Yeah, this honest, like this game is much better than I expected it to be. That is for sure. Now I'm probably just gonna have to play the sink as my land for a turn because they're gonna kill my Soporific Springs, but I can kill their Karn. So I will attack with. I will throw Tamiyo under that bus. Homegirl is gonna get run over. They can kill my Opal to shrink my construct. Isn't the worst idea either. But one way or another, this goddamn Karn is going to be dealt with. 3 in hand. They don't imprint, so they've got 3 mana available. Do they have Ensnaring Bridge? So help me God. Now I lose. I don't think I can win from here. Oh, Force of Negation. There you are. All right. I don't know how I win. I don't know how they win. I could play my land. I mean, this Urza is never going to get into play. I guess like holding up the Consign is probably the reason to continue to just make my land drops. But like, I think I'm just at this point just dead anyway. So it just doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. At this point, imagine they get second Karn. No, chooses Wooded Foothills. So I can't attack you and you can't attack me. We're all just one big happy family. Since that Urza is never getting fucking cast. Still just like, I don't know how I win from here. Minamo doesn't do much. Like I need to get to 3 mana, but I just literally cannot. I think it was a mistake not playing my land last turn. But I don't know. I'm in just one of those like just god awful stinky poop town spots where I just need my opponent to do something. Ideally run out of time. I mean, if I get Emerald, I'm gonna call that there. I just don't know how they deal with their own Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, I will happily concede to an Emrakul and be very sad. A Null Drifter, that's good enough. I can't be, I'm locked out. I can't beat them. I can't do anything. Unfortunately couldn't get the 5-0, but like it was probably like partly on me. Like I didn't keep the best hands. I think I definitely could have kept I should have probably mulliganed a little bit better. But I mean, either way, it's still like 4-1. I mean, this deck feels fucking strong. Like it's kind of wild how good this deck like seems to be. Like this is a deck I would recommend playing because this one is just like it's got just so much versatility, so much responsiveness. Like it does so much and it feels inevitable. Like if I could have gotten like one land sooner, getting to jam the Urza, getting to start spinning Urza, try and find stuff like I think I win that game if, again, if I could have found a like third, if I could have got like a turn 3 Urza, that game probably is over. But unfortunately, we didn't, but we did get a 4-1. So really good deck. I will probably be trying it again. But outside of that, just go have a good day.